everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. We are back. In the last episode, we did some stuff involving like a soul forge or something like that. No, it was a soul drill. And as for where we set it up, well, we tried one in the... What do you reckon? Was it Vibranium or Allthemodium? We'll check Vibranium. And essentially, you use a laser drill on a warden, and you get some soul stuff. Yeah, we had it set up in here. And you get some soul stuff, and then the soul stuff gets redirected. And it's meant to speed things up. Now, some things it doesn't work on. For example, did we decide that it worked on a laser drill or not? I don't remember, but let's just say apparently quite a few different things are blacklisted. I don't know if there's an easy way to see the list. I think possibly in the config, but we might also just be able to check that out in mods if we search... What is it? Industrial Foregoing Souls? Is this going to let us have a look? No, we can't have a look. But if we check the config folder, I'm sure it would have a list of the stuff. I'm going to leave those for now. So there's a few things we're going to do. For starters, we're going to try to fix our frame rate. 1 second. Alrighty, I sort of got the frame rates a little bit better. Now, you might notice I can see pretty far. I mean, chances are you probably already know what's going on here. I'm currently using Distant Horizons, which is a mod that allows you to see pretty far in the distance. You might also notice a little bit of like popping in terms of the textures and stuff. It's not too bad when you're down on the ground, you know what I mean? Like the stuff that you're encountering is typically loaded in before you get there. And the main reason I want to mention that is I'm currently running the game with a 2 render distance. So we could pump this up to what it was before and still get benefits of seeing pretty far away. But in terms of the impact on your frame rate, like this is a render distance of 32. Pretty good. The shaders I'm using are Bliss shaders. You had to get the work in progress build if you want it to work with Distant Horizons. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing this episode. Let's check on the star. We'll see how close we are. We'll see what the new problem is. There's a problem almost every day. So we'll see what's happening. Let me know what you think of it, by the way. We can tweak this. It won't be the most perfect experience to watch, I'm sure. But it can be. I think that there's a lot of settings I can change. So let me know which part is annoying and I'll try to fix it. So the star. Like, for example, I don't know if the frame rate will even be better or worse. It's kind of looking worse at times, but then other times it looks bad. It's hard to tell. Anyhow, the star. So currently we need whatever's in the right and then whatever's in the top left. So we'll jump back in here and have a look. So in the top left is the Dragon Soul, and in the right is the Dimensional Seed. Now that's not too surprising. The Dimensional Seed, what we're lacking is diamonds. Awesome. Let's check on our Emerald, because I'm guessing that's what's been running the whole time. We're still so low on both. Like, phenomenally low. Did we end up having a proper solution? Like, I know we did the seeds, but even they almost don't feel worth it. So I don't really know if there was something better that we chose. I might actually up it just a little bit because it did feel a little bit goofy. Oh, God. Bear with me this episode, guys. We'll jump in this dimension. This dimension's always nice for us. All right. So, yeah. We've obviously got the seeds here. We've got diamond... Oh, we've actually got diamond seeds in at the moment. That is rough. How's this guy going? So he is emptying. I think that's going into a dim chest, which is why it's working and isn't broken. That's so annoying. So, yeah, diamonds and emeralds are our problem. Now, we do have diamond bees. That's an option. How good of an option is it? I don't think it's that good of an option. I think we obviously have some, so I've clearly... I've thought about doing it, or we've tested it in the past or something. It might be worth either setting up a quarry again or doubling down on the bees. So if we search the diamond comb, right? This stuff will give us 4 diamonds at a 20% chance. Meaning if I had... Because we'll pretty much... I guess we won't get it at the same rate. But if I had... Let's see what we got. What am I even going to do here? So if we did... I need 500,000 roughly per dimensional seed. So if I do 500,000, divide that by 4... Right? Divide that by 4? Yeah. We would need 125,000 combs per dimensional seed, assuming we hit that 20% every time, which we wouldn't. So if on average we hit it every 20% times, then we would need to times that by 5. So we would actually need, we would need pretty much a comb per diamond, right? Roughly. That's, or, you know, a comb block per diamond. That's horrible. that's disastrous. Yeah. Like, that's genuinely horrible. These guys at the moment, hold on. These guys, you need 9 per diamond. So it's not exactly better, but at the same time, it's guaranteed. Whereas the other one, what's the other one? You have like 5 bees. Every so often, it'll give us like a stack and a half. So if I were then to divide this by, what's a stack and a half? That would be around about 90. We'll just say 90. I would need to have a full beehive with full omega upgrades process, as in give me the combs, roughly 7,000 times. Which means I could set up, you know, 100 hives. Right? And then we would only need it to hit 70 times? Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but 100 combs with 500 bees in them, with 400 omega upgrades, and they would only have to pop 70 times. That's still a long time. Like, I know it sounds pretty good, but like that's still 70 times that's got to process. Alternatively, we just need 500,000 diamond ores, right? If I get a diamond ore, I can't really do anything in terms of like, I can duplicate it with mechanism, or we can crush a spirit it into diamond dust, which can then be enriched into a diamond. These guys, the whatchamacallums, the Madrid things that do the crushing from what do you call it? The magic mod. They can do, I believe, 6 times. So we could essentially get 6 times this. So we would only need, instead of 500,000, we would need about 80,000 ore. How easy or how difficult is that to get? Glad you asked. If we go into the mining dim, we'll have a look. Because we've got some quarries there. We can set them up properly, you know, make sure they actually run, and then just sort of see what we're looking at in terms of ores. Now, what do we have? We have a clearing silk quarry here. We have a normal quarry. We have a clearing quarry. We should also have a fun one. What's it called? We should have one of these ones. The problem is I don't know where it is. Actually, you know what? It's in the center of this, isn't it? No? Where did I end up putting it? Oh, is it over here? Yeah, it's over there. Alright, so we'll fly in this direction and check that out. I could make it work in here. Hold on. I don't know if there's much of a benefit. If I turn this back on, I think that actually starts loading them. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Either way, it might not even work in this dimension. I'm not sure. I'll turn that back off because I think it uses a little bit of resources when it's actually on. Just turn that off. Cool. Alright, so here is our stuff. So that's our chunk destroyer. This is our diamond backpack that was storing stuff. I could increase the distance and stuff. We could undo the frame. And then I can... Oh no, this is just the max distance. Okay. Hold on. Let's pick this up. Let's pick all of this up. Pick you up. Pick you up. And pick you up. And then we'll go somewhere nice. That should break. It's just struggling a little. Cool. We've got everything. Let's go in this direction a little bit. Essentially got to go, what, like 5 chunks in, I think. We'll come around about here. Boom. Cool. Let's just... Oh, it can go... Oh, you know what? I think it can do 5 by 5 total, if that makes sense. So, like, I can set this one to be 5. I can set this one to be 5. And this one to be 5. But then I can't set... Oh, no, I can set it further. I wonder why the other one didn't do it then. Let's just mine this entire place. Let's do... You know what? We'll start off at 32. And we'll set this guy up. This is gonna be perfect, guys. I don't know if you guys are mentally prepared for what you're about to witness. We'll do 32. We're not going to do the area frame. Yeah, let's do chunk by chunk. And we're going to click start. So now, technically, I guess it's going to start. We can slap these together. We can get our diamond backpack, slap that on top. Double check that it's actually starting. We'll place this guy here. Mining dim quarry. Just in case we need to find it again and we're not too sure how. Oh! We can see the overworld in here. That's splendid, isn't it? Now, there are a few problems with this. One being, I told it not to have an area frame, but it's already, like, it's not mining, so I don't really know how well that treats us. Let's do this, make sure it's chunk loaded, because I'm sure that will be helpful. Got our stack upgrades in there. What are we thinking? Oh, it is making a frame. Oh, wait, no, this is the other frame. Okay, oh. Okay, how beautiful is that? Now, it's not, none of this is real. This is just the overworld chunks loading. Okay. There's settings to make this work properly, but, I mean, how beautiful. As for this quarry, I don't actually know... Well, for starters, I don't know where I put it. Okay, here we go. I don't know how to get it to work. I'm going to lower these to do... Because you can see the radius. Whatever. Let's just set them to... I kind of like this one being here. And so if I set this one as 0 as well... Which other one? This one needs to be 0. Yeah. And then we'll just send it in that direction. I like the idea of that. I do like the idea of this. So we can now go like 64. Let's just do a ridiculous amount of chunks in that direction. Let's do 200. Because then in theory I can just move it over one and you know what I mean? So we'll do that. Start chunk by chunk. Come on. I clearly have no idea how to get this to work. I could set up a frame, but then we have to wait for the frame to build. Come on. I'd assume if the frame worked, I'd be able to like see it here getting built. Or even like see it down in this direction. Oh wow. Man, why don't things ever work the way that I intend them to? What is this? What a weird shadow. The shadow of this line. Alright, come on. Am I being too eager with the range there? And can we just do 10? Start. It's got power. This guy's plenty of power. I know this is in here, but the other one was as well, so I don't see why it wouldn't work. Any thoughts? Any ideas? Another thing I can do is we can put on a flux point, and that will actually tell us how much power is being drawn, so we can see if it is actually drawing power, and maybe it's doing something somewhere that I don't know about. So let's go, if I can spell. I'm sure I can. Point, boom, start. Maybe there's some lag. Maybe I needed to like watch it a little bit longer. Nope. Let's grab a lever. Maybe, did the other one have one of these? Nope, no power's being drawn. Start. Modules, nothing in there. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. You can start. Undo ready to start. Undo ready to start. Cool. So it's not ready. And then I click start. And now it's ready to start. Bam. Look at it go. Wow. Look at it go. So that didn't work. Okay. I don't know. I give up. I think I genuinely give up because that seems insane to me. Mining dim. Cool. So what are we gonna do for these diamonds? Since my why didn't I just use that thing to teleport as well? Oh god. I'm having my brain hurt. Brain hurt. Okay. What's that? Where am I going? Why am I lost? Here I am. Okay. Sure you don't want to work? Okay. Do I need to do something like that? No? There must be something wrong that I'm doing, right? That moves it that way, so it's not that. Okay. I guess maybe the quarry can't be in it. Because it's very clearly working now. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's also such a small area, but... That's fine. At least it's working. At least I swear the other one was in the middle. It's fine. It's okay. Alright, well, as you can see, this guy started. He's got stack upgrades, so most things should stack. In terms of diamonds, it looks like he is just mining the diamonds up. Now, the quarry is enchanted, so we should be getting fortune on the diamonds. But keep in mind, right, we need 500,000. We need 500,000 diamonds. And currently we've got about 140. Now, it hasn't been long. I could do a little bit of counting and try to figure out exactly what we're looking at. At the same time, that kind of looks like it's been a chunk. So one chunk, roughly, will give us about 100 and, let's say 160, because it's sort of gone into another chunk now. 160 diamonds per chunk, roughly. So if we do this, divided by 160, we would need to mine up 3,125 chunks, is my best guess. In saying that, it looks like we've done 2 chunks and we have 300. So if we do, hold on. If we do, divided by that. Yeah. We still need a layout. Yeah, okay. Cool. What else can we learn from this? I don't actually, how are people doing this? How are people getting enough diamonds for the dim seeds? It seems insane to me. Because I'm just like really struggling. What's this stuff? Block of raw diamond from Greg Tech. Maybe people are Greg Teching it. I doubt it though. I feel like I really doubt it. Every thorn has its rose. Thorn rose. Block of diamond. Charm of keeping. Interesting. Cutting. Not too many options. Block of raw diamond. You get this obviously from raw diamonds. Raw diamonds you get from Greg Tech or Prospector. But like there's no shot that you're getting enough, getting like 500,000, right? See, alternatively, we have the cave creepers and they give us emeralds and diamonds. You get 1 diamond every 1%, which isn't that good. But it also is. Coal to diamond, we could do that, but like I don't. That's going to take way too long. I don't even think we have enough coal as well, so we can't do that. Is the true answer to that? Pressure chamber. We already had a look at this stuff. Rock crushing. 3 by 2 by 2, and I can put in gravel, and we have a minuscule chance for diamonds, but automatable. And then that's pretty much it. Cool. I think we tried the bees possibly. In saying that, I mean, like, that's 1,000. So if I just set up, what, 500 of these? Then that's 500,000. That's easy, dude. But then, like, that's only 1 dim seed, you know what I mean? Alright, well, anyhow, let's undo ready to start. Am I gonna have to pick this guy up and place him again in order for this to work? Oh, he's just... I don't think there's a way to stop him. I think we have to wait for him to be done. Whatever. Let's jump into the beyond. No, hold on. Let's jump into here and go check on the mob spawner and see if we can get that up and running again with cave creepers. Because currently it's over here. Currently it has skeletons and normal creepers because we need catalyzing glands. So yeah, this guy isn't even doing cave creeper stuff. So if I search cave creeper, actually I think it's if I search stone and I try to craft one, yeah, it's going to craft 4 cave creepers. So we'll do that. That should automate these to change. Assuming the system still works. There's entirely a chance that that system is broken. Especially based on it not changing currently. Let's consult this guy. See what's getting stuck. Stone. Oh, here we go. Yep. So they're all cave creepers again. They're all spawning. They're all getting farmed. They're all getting us diamonds, more specifically. Making a bit of a horrific mess over here. Let's turn off our magnet. This is the rate that we can get diamonds from these guys. Which is even worse, it feels like. But hold on, is that because... Is this guy on? No. So yeah, that's genuinely just the speed that we get. It's just not worth it. It's just not... Do we just increase our farm? Is that the play? Do I just keep doing that? I think I do. I think I do. Because I think we can make the seeds quite easily. We don't necessarily have to double layer it, maybe. But if we just make the farm bigger. If we go diamond... This is just painful to me. This is how fast we get the essence. We're getting it pretty fast. Alternatively, if I just stand here with this, they grow insanely fast. To the point where it's almost like better than making a new farm. Just having me standing here with this thing. Wait, better yet, I have an idea. I'm just going to copy this entire thing. And we'll make a whole new module for it. So let me just right click down here again to make sure that we've got it copied again without that stuff. It's copied, cool. So now if I switch to paste, as you can see, we've got the entire thing here. Allegedly with water included. I don't really see that happening, but I'll be happy if it does. We're going to anchor it. We're going to go to settings. We're going to bring that down a few levels. And I could just place it there, or we could just move it over a little bit, just to leave a gap in between. It might be nice. And I'm happy with where that is. Now, the only problem is we need all this stuff. And I don't really know if I have that stuff on me. So what I can do is I can right click. And we can see if anything happens, but there we go. We've got modular routers, and we've got that stuff on us, but apparently nothing else of value. And we've also got a singular dirt that I must have missed somewhere over here. Where's that? Oh, it's probably like under the ground or something. Cool. The problem is it's all like farmland and stuff. Alright, so that's awesome. Do we recall if there was a way for me to bind my copy-paste gadget to the thing? There's bind inventory, right? And that allows me to attach to some sort of storage. The problem is that refined storage doesn't have that, as far as I'm aware. Like, it doesn't have a block that shows you all the insides that you can use to attach to. I can double check in Google. I'll see if it's possible, because if it is, it's amazing. Copy, paste, gadget, bind to refined storage. I don't think it's a thing, but we'll look it up. Here we go. This is from 152 days ago. Not directly, no. You can bind it to a backpack or storage controller. Yeah, cool. That's an old one, to be fair, but I don't think there exists one anyway. It would have to be some sort of, like, access thing. I'm pretty sure, Applied Energistics has it. Some sort of, accessor thing. Not too sure which one it is, though. But allegedly they have one. Cool. So I just need to grab the stuff out myself. That's awesome. So what's this? Stone bricks and cobblestone stairs. So if I go here... Let's sort our inventory a little bit. I mean, this is... yeah. I don't know. Let me know how you guys are getting your diamonds. I'd love to know. So now if I right-click, it should start placing them. There we go. I'll be honest, I thought I copied the bottom part, but I guess I didn't. Let's go back into copy and let's get that bottom part, because that's kind of the whole point, or else the water's just going to fall into the void once I do actually place it. So we can right click now and it should place all that stuff. Looks like it is. A little bit of lag, but I guess that's to be expected. Also looks a little bit like we're going to need some more, so we'll top it up a little bit. Oh yeah, we're going to need a lot. Oh, and it's... I don't know if you've seen the problem, but I do. Alright, we've got the cobblestone placed. We've got most of these things placed. What else did we need? We need some slabs. Some stone brick slabs. They have to come into play at some point. There we go. We'll get them placed. I'll have to do the water. That should be pretty easy. I'll have to do wooden stairs. And then the dirt I have to do manually as well. The dirt's probably the worst part. Just because of how horrific that is. Let's search oak. We do have some stairs. I don't think that's enough though, so we'll cook up a few more. Boom, boom. Oh, you can just make them straight out of logs. That's honestly phenomenal. Can I even put these away? Yep. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think we need too many, but we'll probably end up making more in the future. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, dirt. I've got 5,000 in my dank, which is pretty good. What we're going to have to do is switch to the building gadget. I can probably do build to me, I imagine. Is that going to work? Alright, that will work. Cool. It says that it doesn't, but it should. And then what I can do, in theory, is fly up here. And then, is that going to work, or do I need to be close? I need to be a little closer. There we go. And then, assuming I get close enough, as you can see here, you can sort of just build the whole thing. So, I'm thinking what I really have to do is just in segments. And I think that'll be the easiest. So, as in, I just do this. And that will work. Boom, boom, boom. How's that? That's pretty good. Then we'll do the same here, and then I think we can do all of the rest quite easily. But I've got to till all of these, which isn't the hardest part, but then I've got to place fertilizer on all of them. And I don't really know a faster way of doing that part. Because it converts the block, but then the block allegedly can't even be picked up. So it's not the most fun, to say the least. Alrighty, we've got it all tilled, or at least the bottom layer. So that's cool. We're almost there, guys. Now we just need, like, a lot more of this, which needs a lot more of this. Bone meal. 100,000. Sounds good to me. As I'm doing this, I'm trying to think, like, what actually requires more work? Setting up the bees or setting up these? I think these require more just, like, repetitive work. Whereas the bees, I need to actually set up, like, you know, the auto breeding for them. You need to, like, scale up your production on everything, sort of thing. I think the bees would be easier the more I think of it. The trickiest part with the bees is probably just the omega upgrades, I'm guessing. Because, like, diamond bees, I'm pretty sure you can just breed them together with flowers. I don't think that's a problem. Yeah. But then the question is how many bees you need in order to get the equivalent power. It sounds like we need 100 hives, which means we need 500 bees. Which, like, that the number of bees isn't necessarily a problem, but it means I'll have to place down 100 hives and do all that. But I guess, is that even really a problem? I'll tell you what, if this doesn't really help us that much more, then we probably will just switch over to bees. I feel like I've said this before. I don't really know though. We're so close to the stars. It's almost, I could almost just AFK, you know what I mean? Like, leave the game open and have the same result, right? Yeah. Which, well, like, by the time I get the bee set up, am I just gonna have enough anyway? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Because how many more do I need? If we search star, we've got a block. We need 8 more. No, we need 7 more. Like, that's so close. Alright, well, that layer's done. Yay! We're also going to need some more premium scythes. We need, it looks like 6 more. So we'll get them cooking up as well. I don't really know how long they take to craft. Do I do the next layer? Or do we place the seeds down? Or am I just going to set up that guy to do the seeds? It's so hard to tell. I think I might just manually do it as well. If that makes sense. Like, instead of setting up the button with the timer. Like, we'll leave that stuff there because it can work. But I'll probably just leave this one on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we're going to need a hot swap them. Alright, well, that's all watered. We're getting there. I just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update. Okay. It's done. It is filled up. It was very painful, but it's done. So what I need to do now is make sure everything's hooked up, which it looks like it is. The stuff down here, I don't think there needs to be anything down there. It's just an empty gap, which is fine. I will have to put in whatever we put here, which is activator up, activator down modules. So if we go activator modules, we should have plenty. We will need more than that, so I guess we'll bring those with. Oh, in fact, we've already got them. These are ups and downs. Perfect. So we'll grab 9 of each. Awesome. Let's go scythe. We've got all 9 of these as well. Sounds pretty good to me. So chuck one of those in. Chuck 2 of those in. How cool is that? So we're going to pretend that that's all working fine. And then what we're going to do is... Did we put speed upgrades in? I don't even know if we did. Did we? Survey says we did. Okay, let's maybe be putting those in as well while we're flying through here, so that we don't forget. Very nice. Yeah, and then we'll just increase the range of this guy. I'll probably just manually hook it up, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. And then we should be good. I think I've got to go have my dinner soon as well. So what I'll probably end up doing is leaving this on for however long that takes. So we should have a lot when we come back. Or, you know, we should have at least made some progress. I don't think we'll have that much. But I think it's better than not doing that. That didn't work. That worked. Cool. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Sweet! So we're going to assume all of that works fine. We're going to jump over to... Not you. We're going to jump over to you, which places stuff. We're going to shift right click. You'll ask for the corners. I'm going to say there. And then I'm going to say over here, but up one. So if I can stop jetpacking, that'd be great. And that is the other corner. Awesome. He should already have all the filters in. Oh! I can't help turning on that jetpack. This can go back in there. Cool. So what am I to do? What I am to do is search diamond seeds. I think we need to order about 1,400, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll order that. That will get cooked up, which is great. Yeah. And they should start flowing through at some point as well. If we search here. Yeah, so that'll craft whatever it needs to. Sure, that should be good. What I should be able to do as well, at the moment, is grab the seeds we do have, chuck them in here, turn this on, and it should find a spot to put them. It's probably going to have to search through the entire thing, but there we go. It placed them. Sounds good to me. Let's go and have a look to see if it actually is working. So they're here. I just remembered now, we don't have lily pads and I haven't filled in that bottom section with water. But they're here. If I were to water them, we can double check and make sure that they still grow. Yep. And then we'll also make sure that they obviously harvest. So, yeah, looks like they're harvesting. Cool. It's ridiculous the growth rate compared to with the lily pads. Like, you genuinely do need them. So, I am going to fill this area with water, which apparently you can just do by walking through the middle and placing a layer through the middle. And it will all just turn into a giant infinite water source, like that. So as you can see, the water's going to spread out here. Bada bing, bada boom. How nice is that? It's on its way. It's getting there. Then we need to do lily pads. Now, lily pads were the other issue in terms of they were a little bit expensive, and I don't really know if we had enough stuff. The main problem was, I think, the catalyzing glands. So as you can see, we were farming our skeletons and creepers before, so we should have plenty of this stuff now. There we go. So we can chuck all that in and get quite a lot more lily pads up and running. And then I think we might even be able to copy-paste all the lily pads down. If I go copy-paste gadget, because I put it away, this thing's here. I can click right-click, right? And check this. The lily pads start going in. How cool is that? They're going to start down here as well, which is perfect. Yeah, genuinely sounds perfect. So let's see if we can get a couple more cooked up. All right, that seems to be it. Awesome. Grab that and grab these out before it's done. All right, sweet. Is that it done? No, no way. Yeah, here we go. I don't think we have enough to finish the entire thing, sadly, but pretty good progress nonetheless, if I say so myself. Just these last little bits left. I think they would have done it. Maybe. Oh, they're not real. Cool. That makes even more sense. Sweet. And so here we are. Now, these would go a little bit faster if I placed the lily pads around it as well, but I think they're running fast enough. I don't think we have to stress too much. And And then all I have to do is chuck in a couple more diamond seeds in here. So we've got quite a decent amount. So we can chuck them in. They should find where they need to go as well. Which it looks like they are finding their way in. Sweet. Cool. So yeah, I'll try to get all those placed because obviously the rest are all still crafting. And then we will be winning, I think. Diamond seeds. There we go. So I'll just chuck these in. And then, yeah, and then we'll report back afterwards. We'll see how much we've got. Normally, I don't really intentionally try to do this in terms of, like, sitting AFK. Because, I don't know. But, I mean, this late in the game, I guess it's not too wild of a thing. Early game especially, I try not to do it because, you know, usually when people are trying to learn how to play, part of learning how to play isn't just sitting there AFK waiting, right? So usually I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, what can we do while we're doing this? Build more, build more. But, I mean, we kind of are just waiting. That's the strat currently. Boom. Cool. I was going to say, I could temporarily just turn this guy on. Let's do that. Let's grab a lever. And just turn that guy on. And that should make sure the diamond seeds go out there anyway. Diamond seeds are made. And I guess that's not how redstone works. Every day I learn how redstone works. Which is pretty cool. Let's go redstone block. Just place that there. How's that? Surely that's redstone. And it's not redstone. This guy we've got set up only work with redstone, and we've got a redstone block next to it. And that's not how redstone works. That's crazy to me. Blows my mind every time. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Let's grab some redstone. Did that thing get picked up? I don't know what happened to that, but that's fine, I guess. We'll just do this, place this, and get a lever. Wingardium lever. Hosa. Boom. That should work. Diamond seeds. And it doesn't! I'm losing my mind. Like, what are you talking about? Of course that works. Alright, whatever. That's fine. I was gonna just do that so that I could then run off and have it do it in the background, but apparently, apparently that's not a thing. Sweet. So yeah, that should all be working. I probably do need to chunk load this as well. Yep. So we go across here, get all that loaded. Very nice. I'd say we're doing pretty well. I don't know what's happened here. That's clearly a misinput on my behalf. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can fix that. Hopefully that water does disappear. I remember back in the day, the water would go a certain distance and then, like, freeze. And it would be stuck there forever. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Like, back when I would play normal Skyblock. I don't know if you guys ever had that problem. Cool. But yeah, once this is done, in theory, that's us doubling our entire seed production, which is pretty good. That's surely a win in someone's book. So yeah, sweet. I might report back, hopefully. Alrighty, we're back. All of the stuff appears to have been placed. The water is a bit of an issue, but that's fine. We do have a lot of stuff on the ground because this guy doesn't have a item collector on him, I guess. So that's a little bit of a problem. What is it? Control-Shift-Click? Yeah, look at that. I'm learning. They call me the learner. Look at that. Huh? I'm learning. Cool. So, I should be able to get my advanced item collector, which I thought I had placed, but I guess we didn't. That's fine. And there we go. Cool. So I can drop this stuff, and it will get picked up. Perfect. Let's double check. Let's go through here, see if we pick anything up. Looks fine. Looks like everything's harvesting. That, my friends, sounds good to me. So, as a result, what do we have? Well, if we search diamond, we have enough for a compressed diamond block, but also we should have... Oh, I thought we'd actually also have the compressed block made. We don't. But, you know, we can pretend that that's fine. So, can I craft one of these? Allegedly I can, so I'm going to order that. Cool. So that should be on its way being cooked up as we speak. We jump across here. Awesome. And more importantly, if we jump back into the overworld, I haven't been back in a while, so it might be a little bit laggy as we pop in. we should have the dimensional seed in here. Yeah, cool. So now it's just the Dragon Soul. Now, as for what our issue is with the Dragon Soul, we're about to find out. It's the Wilden Wings. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. That's, it's actually quite annoying. I'll be real with you. It's actually really annoying. The Wilden, it's the one thing that we just don't have the charms for. The Wilden Chimera. That's what it is, right? Wilden Stalker? Might be Wilden Stalker. And we can't craft the thing. So it's a disaster all round. The Wilden Wing from a Wilden Prediction. Okay, Wilden Prediction. So the Wilden Prediction can be... It looks like it can just be the wolf. That's doable. Because we've got Wilden... No, hold on. Where's the Wilden Horn come from? Wilden Pack Hunters? Yeah, Wilden Hunters. So I should be able to... Hold on. I should be able to make the spawn eggs. And I should be able to make, say... I guess 5 of them. I don't know. I don't really know what I was aiming for there, but we'll see, I guess. Then I should be able to search model. Grab out the model framework. Get our deep neural learner. Cool. What I can do is I can probably just slap one in here, I'm guessing. Or I just place them. I'm trying to decide which one's going to be my better option. I think what I do is I place this here. So now this spawns, as we should see in a second, the wolves. Awesome. We can then, once it spawns, I can right-click one of them. We can chuck that in our deep learner. And then I should be able to kill these guys quite easily as they fall. And we should be able to level that guy up enough to what we need. So that might be enough. We'll kill a few more here. Yep, cool. Let's have a look. We are now at basic tier. So it should be good to go. So I can take that guy out. We can zip on down to where the rest of our little guys are, which is down here. We've currently got 2. One is doing Towerwood Borer, one is doing Piglich. I don't think the Towerwood Borer one's needed anymore, to be honest. So we'll chuck that in there instead. And that should start producing. Cool. Towerwood Borer we can put away. Awesome. Now, what I want to do... How much is in here? This guy's full. Alright. I mean, we need a Wilden Prediction in order to even care. So what I think we'll do is I'll time and bottle this guy. We'll speed him up as much as we can. We will also go ahead and entangle him to that guy, if it lets me. So we're going to entangle this, chuck it in there. Cool. So now this guy should be getting enough power to keep up with it. And as you can see, we've already got some predictions, which is perfect. Exactly what we want to see. We might even be able to just craft them or something. No. Okay. But regardless, it's working. And our percentage is going up as well. This percentage is how likely you are to get the thing that you want. Matrix. We're going to need more of these. Let's get like 10,000. Which might be a ridiculous amount, but that should keep this guy filled up. I would have thought, in saying that, this guy is struggling. Let's go ahead and put a stack upgrade in him. That should hopefully take care of the majority of that issue. Yep. We want to make the most of the time we just put into that guy from our time in a bottle. And it looks like we pretty much are. So what I can do as well is we can go ahead and swap them out. And I can say, Wilden Wings, please. And it looks like we get a ridiculous amount, which is awesome. Let's also get a regulator. Because we can sort of make this a little bit better. I can chuck that in there. We can up that to be a stack. I can then remove these and it will just keep a stack in there. And then in theory, I can also have the Wilden Prediction go in there as a stack. And then that just lets me grab a stack and place it in like as needed. You know what I mean? So like if I want Piglich, I can just swap them in. Ideally, I should make a proper system for this, but I think it's fine. Pipe upgrades, it looks like we need at least 1. So we'll just chuck in the diamond one. That should be plenty. And that is then Wilden Wings taken care of. And honestly, it's anything taken care of. If we need some spikes, it's as simple as that. So I'd say that's a massive success. We'll go ahead and chuck those in the system. That guy should get them pretty soon. Cool. Awesome. Mission successful, I'd say. So, Dragon Soul should already have been crafted, but we can order another one if we want. I'm guessing... Oh, is that... What am I looking at? Alright, we've had some Distant Horizons woes, should we say, but we'll just ignore them for now. Cool. Yeah, so I've ordered a Dragon Soul. So I'm guessing that's on its way. We've actually got 2 on their way. So I suppose I could cancel one, but we'll just let them sing. Hopefully it won't become a problem. This guy's been crafting a while as well, I think. So we've probably got a few problems. But hey, that's pretty good. Mission is successful. Now, in this time that we've been going, let's check in on our diamonds. Okay, I mean, it's faster than it was, but I'm not too impressed, to be completely frank with you. Dragon Soul, yeah, cool. So, ATM Star. We now have another one being crafted. What an exhausting journey this has been. I think this might have been the longest we've gone in terms of like it's technically automated, kind of, right? There's a few issues here and there. But I think this is the longest we've gone between getting the star and getting the other stars that we needed. Possibly. I don't know, it feels a lot longer. There we go, that guy's done, cool. The rest of the bits fill in and we can see what we're missing. I think we're going to be missing the Wither's Compass, but I guess I got to go check in and see what the problem was. We're actually missing quite a few things, so a little bit concerning. Ever so slightly concerning. So what's happening up here? Up here, that guy's fine, that guy's fine. What does he say that he's after? He's after some ethereal slates. So possibly if I search slate, we've got none in here. Possibly, do I just cancel it? We'll just cancel it, let it order it again, I say. Cancel that. Oh, someone also pointed out for, where is it? It's over in this guy. I was trying to craft it, have it go into the system, then have it export there. Why don't I just push it from the crafter into this machine and then import it? And that, like, that makes perfect sense. Like, phenomenal sense. Sorry that I didn't catch your name in my little retelling of the story, but much appreciated. I might actually look it up in a second because that made a lot of sense. Boom. So now, once it is crafted, it'll just go in there. Cool. Hopefully that stuff's working. Dragon Soul's on its way. Another mace has allegedly been ordered. Allegedly. I'm going to cancel it again. What else are we discovering? Well, for starters, this guy doesn't have a thing. Oh, no. Does he? Yeah, he has an imbued slate in him. Cool. So I think it's working again. Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Hold on. Boom. We go over here. Yep. Brilliant. Can I check my star? What are we missing now? Wither's Compass, that's being made. Bottom and bottom left. Bottom and bottom left is going to be Improbable and Philosopher's Fuel. The Improbable device needs a couple more jet suits and computers to be made. Sure. And the Philosopher's Stone, or Philosopher's Fuel, sorry, needs rejuvenated flesh, so I'll have to do that as well. Cool. I'm going to do those next episode. This might be a short one. I don't really remember, but thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed checking out Distant Horizons while it did work, for as long as it did. I think this is with me jumping between worlds and stuff. Like, that looks like the chunks that were made in the mining dim, doesn't it? So yeah, I've probably got to do a few things to prevent that from happening. But yeah, anyhow. Thank you for watching. Thank you, of course, to our donators and our channel members. Thank you to our Tier 3 channel members, Melizzy and Final Phoenix 13. And hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.